Following a CNBC story that Tesla called misleading, investors received an early update on Model 3 production. The electric car maker denied the article's claims and asserted that Model 3 production is on track with its previous forecasts. Helping alleviate concerns of another potential delay in Model 3 deliveries, Tesla's update on the important vehicle's production provides investors some hope amid production hell. Here's what investors should know. According to CNBC said on Thursday, a number of current and former Tesla employees said, investors should expect more Model 3 delays. These sources reportedly told CNBC that battery production at Tesla's Gigafactory is worse than the company has acknowledged. More specifically, some of CNBC's sources said that as late as mid-December, Tesla was still making Model 3 batteries partly by hand. But Tesla said this wasn't news. In a statement to the press, Tesla noted, "Until we reach full production, by definition some elements of the production process will be more manual." Furthermore, Tesla pointed to commentary from management during the company's most recent earnings call that detailed the need for manual labor in battery production. CEO Elon Musk was blunt about these manual processes in the company's third-quarter earnings call, via a Thomson Reuters transcript, in November. He said, "We're throwing a sheer amount of people at replacing machines. And then occasionally, there's like some part of a production manufacturing process where the machine is probably kind of like broken, and then we have to kind of bypass to a manual operation." During the call, both Musk and CTO JB Straubel admitted it would continue to be this way until they fixed the highly automated processes involved. It's really inefficient because this thing is really not designed for a manual bypass to your broken machine or a machine when the software is not right or whatever the case may be, Musk explained. The last update on Tesla's quarterly delivery and production was actually on January 3rd, after the mid-December time period CNBC cited. At the time, Tesla said it had made major progress addressing Model 3 production bottlenecks, with our production rate increasing significantly toward the end of the quarter. Indeed, it said it finished the quarter at a weekly production run rate of over 1,000 vehicles per week. As far as CNBC's sources who said investors should expect more delays, Tesla said in its statement that this was blatantly wrong. Tesla said, "This is an extremely misinformed and misleading article. To be absolutely clear, we are on track with the previous projections for achieving increased Model 3 production rates that we provided earlier this month." But why this is great news? The fact that Tesla is on track with its previous projections for increased Model 3 is encouraging since the company has already delayed Model 3 production targets twice. The automaker was first aiming to achieve a production rate for Model 3 of 5,000 units per week by the end of 2017. This target was then pushed to the end of Q1, and finally to the end of Q2. But what's most notable about this update is exactly what being on track with its most recent Model 3 production targets entails. Tesla said in its January 3rd update on deliveries and production that it expected to end its first quarter at a weekly production rate of about 2,500 Model 3 units, an aggressive target that would likely more than double Tesla's combined Model S and X weekly production. Being on track with this ambitious target nearly a month into its first quarter bodes well for the company's likelihood of achieving it. Tesla's next target for Model 3 production is an incredible 5,000 units per week. In its January 3rd update, Tesla said it intended to achieve this production rate by the end of Q2. Ultimately, what was initially concerning news about another potential delay has now morphed into one of the most optimistic reports on Model 3 production yet. Tesla is finally on track to ramp up production to levels that are unprecedented for the company. A Model 3 production rate of 2,500 cars per week may be just around the corner.
Now that the new Nissan Leaf is starting to make its way to dealerships in the US, The EPA released its official rating and the new electric vehicle is getting 151 miles and 112 mpge. With the new generation of the Leaf, Nissan introduced a new 40 kWh battery pack, which it claimed increased the range of the vehicle to 150 miles. The EPA range cycle actually came in 1 mile higher at 151 miles of combined highway and city driving. However, Nissan didn't manage to improve efficiency with the new generation. The 2018 Leaf gets the same 112 mpge as the Leaf with a 30 kWh battery pack introduced in 2016. It gets 100 mpge for highway driving and 125 mpge in city driving. Nissan started producing the new Leaf in Tennessee last month. They opened orders earlier this month as the vehicles are expected to start hitting the dealerships in the US. The Japanese automaker says that it already received over 13,000 orders. The 2018 Leaf starts at $30,000 in the US before incentives.
When it comes to versatility, there's no vehicle like the Subaru Forester. It has it all: performance, reliability, economy and function. Subaru's engineering and track record are exceptional. These are the words that are written in 2004 when Subaru's latest offering at the time. The Subaru Forester 2.5 XT had just been unleashed. Of course, we now have the 2017 Subaru Forester. A blocky compact crossover with extra sleek redesigned grille, front fascia, headlights, and LED highlighted taillights. It also boasts modern technology, including the optional eyesight safety camera system, automatic high beams headlights, and reverse automatic braking in case of imminent collision. So why are we talking 2004 when we have 2017, that is second generation, from 2002 to 2008, models versus fourth generation, from 2012 to present? The reality is that in spite of the talk of Ugandans buying more cars, we are driving mainly by far older cars than before, and the most common Subaru Forester models are second generation. Fortunately, Subaru has some standard features that change only slightly in all the numerous tweaking. So the 2017 model boasts rear spoiler, optional power rear liftgate, an updated heated steering wheel and steering ratio, and intelligent drive mode selector. But the rest is standard Subaru wear, that is comfortable ride, elevated seating position, and all-wheel drive. These are the things that make the Subaru Forester the most popular crossover, voted Best Compact SUV 2014, 2016 in Japan, and globally. Subaru Forester is extremely popular because of its superior traction. Subaru Foresters have never been eye-catching and are virtually unnoticeable when parked alongside a mid-size SUV like the Honda CR-V, but it is the details, functions, and possibilities in the Subaru that matter in Explorer. It appears small because it is boxy and, therefore, uses space efficiently. The Forester is large enough to carry the whole family comfortably, but compact enough to pass for a small car when it's necessary. There's nothing like having confidence in the vehicle you are driving. Forester inspires driver confidence because of Subaru's permanent AWD system. Its X mode is helpful when driving off-road. Foresters boast suspensions that are rugged enough to handle the tough stuff, but easily smooth out bumps in highway drives. The seating position is high despite the fact that the Forester isn't a tall vehicle. Rear seat passengers get good head and leg room. The Forester has great cargo capacity for its size. The Subaru brand is known globally for its superior safety ratings. The latest eyesight driver assist safety system is an optional safety system on the 2016 Forester SUV. The Forester is built at the Gunma factory in Japan, which is known for brand quality. It has been voted the best compact SUV over the years because of its size, capability, ride quality, safety, and quality construction. The Forester invented this semi-SUV in 1998, before the word crossover was coined. Over the years, the Forester line has offered reliability, fuel efficiency, cargo room, safety, and its time-tested all-wheel drive system. On the road, the Forester offers excellent handling and brakes. It's a better vehicle on treacherous roads than an SUV.